The Obama administration sent out a letter to school districts across the country today, directing them to allow transgender students to use the bathroom and locker room of their chosen gender identity. The joint letter from the Departments of Justice and Education warns that public schools that do not comply risk losing federal aid. It's a divisive issue and reactions are pouring in from across Green Country. The local transgender community is also speaking out. 2 Works For You reporter Giselle Puente spoke with a Tulsa woman about her transition right after high school. Giselle.
Brian, the woman I talked with said that she's faced a lot of discrimination for being a transgender woman. She said that if schools had gender-neutral bathrooms and policies to protect people like herself, she might have transitioned earlier.
Thought of as lesser, thought of as disgusting, thought of as hated. I've been called a thing and it.
25-year-old Sarah Sable has lived in constant fear.
I walked around with eyes in the back of my head, wondering if someone's going to break a bottle over my head. And on some days, bad days, awful things happen.
She began her road to transition from a man to a woman after her high school graduation.
I could not have lasted one more minute in the closet. This is who I am.
Sable says she used the boys' restroom in school, and the choice of which restroom to use was not really an issue. She supports the new federal guidance that advises public schools to allow transgender students to use bathrooms that match their identity.
If this had existed when I was in school, I might have come out earlier.
Oklahoma Superintendent of Public Education is not buying the federal government's stance on this issue, saying it's an overreach. Joy Hoffmeister believes local school districts should come up with their own policies addressing bathroom use by transgender students.
This is nothing but a good thing, and I'm happy for all of the young transgender kids out there. I'm talking 12, 13, 14, just coming into their own, kind of realizing I'm not this, I'm this, and I know I am.
Sable believes this directive is a start to acceptance of transgender people.
If the federal government has to come and say, stop discriminating, then that's what needs to happen.
Sable attended Skiatook Public Schools, which has a non-discrimination policy in place, but like many districts, it does not specifically address gender bathroom use for transgender students. Reporting in Tulsa, Giselle Puente, 2 Works For You.
We reached out